Good morning, and welcome to Morning Musings, where we are listening for a message from the universe about going for our big dreams. And what I mean by going for your big dreams is living your most authentic life, living the life that lights you up, going for those things that other people may think you're crazy for going for, right? Other people may think, why do you want to do that? That's so silly. That's kind of a stupid idea. What? What are you doing? Have you lost your mind? No, you found it. When you start going for your big dream, when you start going for those things that really mean something to you, when you start creating a space in life for your authentic self, people are going to think you're nuts because you've been spending all this time fitting into their little box. And when you finally decide to be honest and true with yourself, you start to step out of those boxes. You start to expand and you start to realize what doesn't work in your life anymore, what doesn't feel good, what doesn't feel like the right thing for you to do. You realize that you've been doing things out of duty or responsibility, and it doesn't feed your soul. It doesn't give you anything in return, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. It doesn't give back. And when you're living your authentic life, when you are following that big dream that you have, that thing that you really want to do, you start getting fed on all those levels: mental, emotional, spiritual, physical. You start being fed and returned to, and your cup never runs out because there's this reciprocal giving. It's a reciprocal giving. You feed the dream feeds you, right? Go out there, be you. Let your freak flag fly. It's the coolest thing you could do. It really is the coolest thing you could do. And some people may go away, but amazing people will show up. I'm telling you, it's kind of fun, you know. So anyway, following your big dream, living your authentic life, doing those kinds of things, that's what the big dream is. And getting reconnected with that is all part of it. So we are using Alana Fairchild's Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck as our conduit for the message from the universe. And I just want to take a moment to kind of connect with the energies that are around us. So taking a breath, getting comfortable in the morning. This is a great way to start your day out. And just get in touch. Close your eyes, breathe deeply. And tap into your heart center. This is the place of intuition, sacred knowledge. This is where your divine spark lives. Your divine spark is a gift that was given to you so that you could turn around and gift the world. Give it to the world. Provide this spark, this light, this quality, this joy, this perspective to the world. Just tap into it. Reconnect with it. And if you find that's a little hard to do, that's okay. That's okay. It is when you're first starting out, when you're first starting to recognize that you even have this gift. And every time you come back and acknowledge it, the connection grows stronger. And start to feel a little warmth in your chest as the spark begins to shine a little more, feeding off of your attention to it. And as that spark starts to shine and fill your body with warmth, we're going to open the bottom of our feet and imagine that you're inviting the energy of the earth, that limitless potential of creativity, the life force, the foundation we walk upon every day, the support we get every day, the food and nourishment we get every day comes from this force, comes from this earth energy. And invite that energy in. This is the energy of clearing out what no longer works, of healing what needs to be healed, of strengthening areas that need to be strengthened, of nurturing areas that need to just have a hug. Allowing that energy to come in through your feet, up your ankles, into your legs, through your knees, up your thighs, and into your hips. And every joint it touches, it's looking for that area that's holding on to something that doesn't work anymore. Mental, emotional, spiritual, or physical. It's seeking that out so that it can be washed away in the flow of this energy. And cleared from your system. Seeking out those areas that are wounded, that need healing, and sending that healing to those places so that you can strengthen and keep moving forward And as the energy rises in your torso, up your spine, into your shoulders, down your arms, up your neck, into your mind, into your head, open up the top of your head. Open up that crown chakra. Open up that third eye. And invite in the energy of the universe, the big picture energy, the history, the present, the future, that all knowing. And allow that to come in behind your eyes so that you can see the vision. You can see the vision of your big dream. The universe is where you got your divine spark. This conglomeration of skills, ideas, thoughts, desires, experiences that resides within you. That sees the spark in others and opportunities, and this vision that you are getting from the big universe shows you which opportunities are for you, which people are for you, moving forward to give you experiences, to give you lessons, to build your strength, your confidence, your abilities. And you can see that path clearly. And even when there are obstacles in the way, you understand that they're there to make you stronger, to give you a certain set of tools, to create skills that are not yet in your toolbox. And bringing that energy down in between your ears, clearing out that old clutter of you can't, you shouldn't, we don't do that, you don't do that, why are you doing that, that's stupid. Clearing all of that out so that you can hear the truth. You're amazing. What you're interested in is fascinating. Oh, people are going to love that. What you're interested in, what you want to do with your life, what feeds your soul is important. And this energy of the universe helps to clear out all that negative so that you can hear the truth of your big dream. And pulling that energy down into your throat, clearing out any boundaries, any walls that have been put up, anything that has kept you from using your voice in a strong manner, speaking your truth into the world, speaking your confidence into the world, speaking your vision with clarity, conviction, and compassion so that you can move forward into that vision. And then bringing that energy down into your heart space to reconnect with that divine spark, to feed it even more so that it shines even brighter, shining through the boundaries, finding the cracks and making those cracks a little wider every time you pay attention and allow that big dream, that divine spark to shine through. And as the universal energy connects, so does the earth energy with all the possibilities, with all the creativity, with all the life force. And all those three energies, the universe, the earth, and your divine spark, combine to create an amazing life. A life where you feel fulfilled. Even in times that are dark, that are troubled, there is this sense of peace and fulfillment as the world around you shakes. You stand firm. Firm in your vision, firm in your belief in yourself, firm in your knowledge of yourself, and your knowledge of this big dream of yours. Our card for the day: relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Dear Sacred Rebel, this moment in your life requires great courage. Fortunately, you possess that in bucket loads. You are being asked to allow yourself to be lifted out of one level of known reality and into the next level of higher voltage reality. Higher voltage reality requires a more absolute trust and a heart that is surrendered into the greater heart of the universe, so that life can happen to us, through us, and with us more quickly, more radically, more beautifully, and more boldly. You are now being invited into this new reality where things happen quickly and according to bold, loving optimism. This is a reality not only of potential, but of manifestation of the great, big, cosmic yes. To access this reality, you have to leap from known waters, and others may think you are crazy for doing so. You have to leave behind the dark, weighty grip of hesitation, procrastination, second guessing, and the belief you have to do everything on your own. You may fear for your life. How will you be safe in the wild electrical pulse of so much aliveness? How will you function without the hazy, sleep-inducing paralysis of playing it safe, taking too long, and placing lesser priorities above your sacred art of life? How will you hold yourself back if you don't hold on to fear? You do not need to worry about such things. Life is wild, but it is also wise. It is a force of startling, raw awakening at times. But it is also the natural process of evolution where all things mature according to a seasonal cycle in the right timing. You are a part of, not apart from, that process. The invitation to shift gears and jump on board the express train of life will feel exhilarating and perhaps also challenging. When you are in the hold of darkness, you will feel pushed to turn away, to imagine it is all too much, and to create excuses about how your desires aren't grounded enough, that you are being too flighty or flaky, or that you are not living in the real world. That is fear talking, not truth. If the sacred rebel is not awakened, we will continue to live in a culture drenched in fear and distrust of nature. Those without awakened hearts don't yet understand what nature knows. She knows timing. She knows life and death. She knows the creative process. She just knows, and can be trusted to support us, her own creations, in becoming all that we can become. Does this mean that we become passive and just flow along like a limp leaf detached from the tree and blown about randomly by the breeze? No. Being free of the dark hold empowers us to take up our cause. This means being free to act and affirm the intuitive feelings we have by following up on them. This is painting like someone who has lost their mind, completely free from the heart. It means writing even though you have no conscious idea of what you are writing, even as the words are streaming forth upon the page before your rather curious eyes. And it means speaking about your work, never hiding it away. Allow it to breathe the fresh air and be held in the gaze of another. Detach from the darkness that would say it is not enough or must be the best thing ever, whatever that means, in order to be worthy of a place in the world. Instead, just let it be what it is. It might fly, it might endure, and it might not. All of nature, including you and your passions and dreams, will be what is needed when is needed, and how it is needed, according to wisdom. We just have to trust in this within ourselves and within nature herself, through the flow of life, and participate. You are asked to go within and imagine diving deep off the edge of what you have known. There is so much more calling to you now. It's your time. Leap. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. And let's do the healing process as we are connected to that divine spark within, the earth energy below, and the universal energy from above. And say, I accept the offer of life so that I may truly live. Through unconditional love, I now invite and receive all assistance, intervention, protection, and inspiration so that I may leap into my next cycle of life. held in the loving grace of wisdom. So be it. And it says, you may now like to take an actual jump for joy to finish your healing process. Whee! Oh yeah, we're doing it. We're making our big dreams happen. Yeah. There's going to be darkness that shows up. There's going to be what I like to call shift storms. You know, those things that come in and whoosh, knock you on your butt. They shift your life. You take out the F, and it's a shift storm. But if you release that darkness, you allow that darkness to just be and do its job, and you stand in your light, amazing things happen. That shift, that darkness, that all those things, they have a job. Right? Sometimes the darkness is a protective. It's protecting you. And when you come in with the light, you can heal that wound, and the darkness can be released. Sometimes the darkness is we need to stir this pot up. You need to uncover this thing that's not working for you so that you can let it go. So that there's space for what does work. There's space to grow new things. So we can release the darkness. We can relax the hold of the darkness. And be at cause. That means be right there with your big dream, your divine spark, that light within you. That is your cause. Stay with that. It is a perpetual light source. It doesn't go out. It may have been hidden. It may have been boxed up, but it still shines. And it finds the cracks, and it finds the way out. And it's your turn. It's your time. Pay attention to it, and it gets brighter. It will never go out. But as you unpack the boxes, as you tear down the walls, as you open the gates and the boundaries, it will shine forth even brighter. It will shine a light in those areas of darkness so that you can deal with that thing. So you can handle cleaning it up, releasing it, thanking it for being there to protect you at the time, and now its job is done. So, stick with the light that's within you. Get in touch. It's always there with you. It is you. It's the only thing that is with you 100% of the time. You are with you. You're the only one. From the moment you're born to the moment you pass on onto your next great adventure off this planet. Acknowledge you. Pay attention to that spark. It knows. It knows the right things to do. So go out there, be at cause, shine your light, show others it can be done. Namaste. Thank you for being here. Thank you for participating in these morning musings. If you've been enjoying them, please hit the like and subscribe buttons and the bell that will notify you when I go live next, which I do every morning. I pull these cards every morning. So, yeah. And if you would like some support in this journey that you're going upon, registration for my Create Your Big Dream course is open. It's 8 weeks of diving deep into finding your dream if you don't know where it is, refining your dream if you do, of setting those milestones, the goals that you need to achieve to get you to that big dream, to enjoy the journey along the way, right? These goals are the milestones, and it's like, oh, I did that, isn't that fun? Yeah, no matter how small it is. And they will start out teensy, just little goals to get you moving and motivated and get the momentum happening. And we'll deal with those shift storms, that darkness that comes in. And because it does. That's part of life. These shift storms, like, oh, wait a minute, this is part of the path. This is the obstacle in the road today. Okay, let's get through it. We'll deal with taking care of yourself, which is more than just bubble baths and candles and meditation. It's more than that. Right? We'll celebrate all the wins along the way, from minuscule to big. And then we'll do some reflection on the whole thing so that you can create your path forward. This is the Create Your Big Dreams course in a nutshell. And it gives you a new lease on life, a new vision of your journey, the confidence to move forward because you know what you want. You'll be able to speak it with confidence. You'll be able to wake up every morning and go, I got this. I'm working through this. I know I'm doing this thing. It's a purpose. It feels, you'll start to feel fulfilled in what you're doing. And it's a great place to be. To know, even through the dark times, this is where I'm going. This is what I'm doing. And you can't distract me from it because I know I am committed, and it's within, it's fully embraced within me, and it is my most authentic self, your most authentic self, and you will stand that way. Yeah. So registration ends tomorrow, so the link is below. So please, I invite you to join me if this feels like it's right for you, if it feels like the right thing to do for you. And if not, that's fine too. If you've got that somewhere else, bonus. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. It's wonderful. But if this is for you, if you're sitting there going, I don't even know how to dream, where am I going to go? I'm lost. I kind of don't know. Check it out. What have you got to lose? Except that sense of loss, that sense of unknowing, that fear. You are amazing. Your dream is amazing. Your interests are fantastic and fascinating. Go out there and be at cause. and release the darkness. Release that hold on you. Keep your eyes on the horizon, hands on the wheel, and your foot on the gas, baby. Let's do this. I'll see you tomorrow.